Alright, what's up guys? I just recently uploaded my Impossible Quiz, questions 1 through 100 speedrun, and I thought that it would be cool if I gave you guys a few tips to speedrun it and gave you guys all the answers, some of the patterns, so that you guys can speedrun it also. Um, I really started speedrunning these Flash games because I realized that not a ton of people are doing it, and people forget all about these Flash games, and I know when I was growing up, I had a ton of fun on these Flash games, and it seems like everybody just kind of forgets about them. I don't really see anybody doing any runs for them. So I feel like that'd be cool to kind of speedrun that for you guys. And if you guys would like to see any other Flash games for me to speedrun, just leave me some suggestions in the comments. And if it's something that I'd be interested in doing, then I'll definitely get right to work on making a speedrun for it. And if that's something you guys would like to see, just drop a comment for it. And if you guys would like to see a tutorial on questions 101 through 110 for the Impossible Quiz, because I'm just doing 1 through 100 because that's what I speedrun. If you guys would like to see that, then I can make a video on that. So let me know in the comments. And other than that, drop a like, subscribe if you'd like to, and let's get right into it. So I'm starting from here because I got to turn the music off because I don't want to get copyrighted. So we're going to start. So these first three questions is going to be bottom right, bottom left, top left, and then the fourth question is going to be up here because you're clicking on words that are in the question. So you're starting here, 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 here. That's the pattern. Just like that. And you're clicking in between, so it looks like this. Right? And then you're coming down to the bottom right here. And there's three of these questions in the game, and they all want you to do they all want you to be clever about it, but we don't do that here. We don't do that here. So there's a green one and a pink one. What you're going to do for all of them, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to hold down when you click, and it allows you to kind of drag it everywhere because the game still thinks that you're here. Or the game doesn't pick up that your mouse even is anywhere. It doesn't think that it's on the screen. So you're going to bring it right over here. Next question. And then it's bottom left, bottom right, and then searching for it. You're going to be right here, right between the S and the E. Go straight down. It's right here. So that mouse pattern looks like this. You're going here, here, and here. Just like that. And then from there, you're going to come to the top right, and then down to the teeth. So that whole mouse pattern looks like this. You're going boom, 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 just like that. And that'll get you through that really quickly. Once you memorize where they are and you have that mouse pattern, you'll be able to get through it really quickly. So what follows December 2nd? N. And you're going to come up with the dot on the I. And then these two are in the same, so you can just double click right through. And then you got to spell out horse. Seventh letter of the alphabet is H. And then you're coming up to 17. And then this is blue, orange, green, green, yellow. So blue, orange, green, green, yellow. And you can do that pretty quickly if you're okay with a mouse. This one is seal. Then you get your skip. This one you don't have to wait for the flash. You can click it right away. It's top right. And then the next two are bottom right twice in a row. So you can double click through that. And then it's the V. This one is shoe polish. And then you go up a little bit straight over to arseficy. Or arseficy. I don't know. It's weird. It's made up. Who cares how you pronounce it? This one's go to 28. And then both of these answers are going to be right on top of each other. So you're going to just double click right through this. And then we do our little glitch, little hack that we do. And then these are bottom left, top right, top left. Just boom, boom, boom. And then this one you just come off screen. And then for the 1 to 1 for the speed run, we skip the next question. So that's a skip right there. These next three in a row are going to be all top right. So you can just triple click right through. And it's top left. And if you're over here, it'll start the next question right away, which is what you want. And now this one we do the same thing. We just drag it straight across while clicking. Next question. Afro, it's this one, the second one from the bottom left. That's the 42nd 42. You get it, you get it. All right, Tom Cruise. So this one's a puzzle that you got to solve, or you don't got to solve it, but this one's a puzzle, and it says click here. But all you do is you move this out of the way, and once you see that circle, you can click on the circle. This is the Wingdings font. This is the best question in the game. It's just these next two are top right, bottom left. So bang, bang. And then you want to get your mouse right on the edge of the pointer on the bottle, and then it'll line immediately up with the red dot. And then once you're there, it's already on top of this one, so you can double click that. So you double click through there, and then it's bottom right, top left. So it's double click, and then bottom right, top left, and then you just click through this as fast as you can. And you want to be clicking on where the green guy is, because this is where the caret for the next question is. So if you keep clicking here, you'll be able to pull the caret up immediately as soon as the question comes up. And then these next three are bottom left, bottom right, top right. So it's boom, 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 just like that. For this one, you're going to want to right click, and then, so now you can still see your mouse moving around here. And then on that one question, it said remember blue, red, blue, yellow. So you're going to click blue, then you're going to right click in between all your clicks. So you're clicking blue, clicking red, clicking blue again, and clicking yellow. And you're right clicking in between all of them. So then you can still move it around freely. And then this one is top left, bottom right, and then you need to come down here and start clicking fast. So just like that. I remember when I first started playing this game when I was really young, like the first time my friends had it, this is the question. I can never get past this question because I can never click fast enough. And then this one, if you're like around like the top of this question, you can just double click it right through, and then just come down a little bit lower and click on the moth. And then this one is going to be up here and then down here, so you're going to go boom, boom, and then you're coming up, and then after you click on this one, you want to go over just a little bit to click on the exclamation point at the end of the word world. And then you're coming to the top right here. This one we don't do when you're speedrunning 1 to 100. This one we skip. And then it's LOL 69. And then these next two. The next question is going to have 3 green answers and then or 3 red ones, excuse me, and then 1 green one. And the green one is going to go around like this, around all of them. So you're not quite going to double click here, but you're going to click fast because the green is going to start here. Then it's going to come right over to your mouse. You'll see what I mean. Just like that. It wasn't quite a double click, but it was pretty fast. And if that confused you at all, you guys can just go back and watch that a second time. This one, you're coming from here, and you're bringing it over to this side. So what's easy to remember is that right in between the 7 and the 2, straight down. It's right there. So you come from here, right up here. And this next one is top right, bottom left. That's those two. And then here you want to sit right below the 75. Just spam click so you can click the escape button immediately. And then this one is Sugar Honey Honey. You know, like the song. And then this next one has a pretty interesting pattern. It's down here, and then it's going to be top left, top left again. So you're going question 77, 4, but the next one there's going to be a U in the answer choice that you have to click on specifically. You bring it straight down to the U, and then you're clicking top left again. This one is where all my speedruns go to shit, because my mouse accuracy is terrible. And even, it's literally just going straight up and down. You're just going to go straight up and down on this pole. Just stroke the pole. Stroke the pole. Stroke the pole. Okay. So, these toes, the next question is the toes, which suck. When I was younger and I would play this quiz, I could never get past that question. So the toes are going to start up here, and instead of clicking the first toe that you see, just click and immediately come up to it. So then you can go straight all the way around, and you don't have to spend any time backtracking. So you're just coming straight all the way around, clicking on each of them, just like that. So this one is National Dyslexic Association, and then this one, we skip. We don't worry about that one at all. That one takes way too long. So it's top right, bottom left, and then up here, you're clicking on the dot on the 87 where it should be. So it's right next to the 87. It's like basically directly where the top of this F is like leading towards. It's right there. And this one you just gotta click fast, another one of the fast click ones, which these are the worst questions in the game because they give me carpal tunnel, and I'm bad at them. This one is blindness, so it's gonna be top right, bottom right, so you're just staying on the right. This one, you just tear straight across, starting from the bottom of this hole over here, this third hole. You start there, and then you're tearing. The more you play, you'll kind of memorize that pattern. This one sucks, we skip. It takes too much time. This one you just move the bomb out of the way and click on go. There's another one that we skip because it takes too much time. This one you're going to right click off the screen and then right to the in between, like the crook of his arm is where this is going to spawn. So that's where you're going to leave your mouse. So click on it. This one's going to be bottom left, bottom right. So boom, boom. And then you're going to go up to blue, and then it's blue, red, blue, yellow. And then right here, you're going to be able to double click this. You're going to wait for this light to be green. And that's going to be when the bomb gets one, and then you can just double click right through, and then you're done. That's question 1 through 100. Alright, so now that we've got all the tips out, I'm just going to show you guys a real quick practice run. This is not a full-blown attempt at a speed run. If you guys would like to see that, I do have the video on my channel. I'll put the link somewhere on screen. If you guys would check that out, I would really appreciate it. But I just wanted to have one in this video also, so everything would be in one place. You could see the tips that I laid out, and then you could see them in action. And I just really wanted it all to be a fluent and cohesive video. And I wanted to talk a little bit about mindset as you're going through this. So the biggest thing that you want to be thinking about is whatever comes next. What pattern is next? Is there a double click next? A triple click next? Is it a one of the click questions where you got to click a whole bunch, where you got to click super fast? And those are my least favorite. I feel like I get carpal tunnel every time I do those. And where your skips are. Those are the things you want to pay attention to, patterns and skips. And you'll be able to completely breeze through this by the time that you put all of it together and you practice a few times. It's just all about the practice. You guys will probably destroy my time because my mouse skills are pretty terrible. I just memorized all the patterns and memorized where my skips were, and that's where my time ended up being at. But you guys could certainly improve upon it if your mouse skills are better, because that is pretty much what separates people at my level at 2 minutes 30 seconds and the world record at 1 minute 40 seconds. It's insane. But you always want to be thinking ahead to the next pattern. As you're doing one, you're thinking, okay, what's next? There's this pattern, and I got to start in this position, and then you go ahead and do it. And really pay attention to your skips. That's something that I feel like uh, I didn't pay attention to a whole lot at first, and it ended up biting me, and that's what kept my runs in the 3 minute mark. And that's really what shaved pretty much an entire half a minute off of my runs, is paying attention to my skips and not accidentally doing questions that I was supposed to be. I know it sounds stupid, but um, it'll happen. It'll definitely happen. Um, and sometimes I would skip questions either by accident, because I would the boggy question especially, I would zip down to go click the arrow at the bottom and I would accidentally skip, um, and then I would lose a skip and then I would have to do a question later on, and that just paying attention really shaved 30 whole seconds off of my run, and that really did help me a whole bunch. I hope this video helped you guys out if you guys do decide to speedrun. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And again, like I said at the beginning, if there's anything that you guys would like to see me speedrun, go ahead and drop a comment and I'll make sure to definitely do it. And if you guys would like to see the questions 101 through 110, I'll make sure to make a video on that as well. And I think that's pretty much all I got. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.